Please digest what I'm saying to you tonight, because you're going to need it a few months from now. Firstly, I want to thank each and every honored guest here tonight for gracing our function with your presence. And I think that you should give yourselves first a big round of applause. Two of our oldest members and supporters who started with us at Trafalgar on 20th of April is Mr. and Mrs. Wagner. They are 90 years old and they are still standing. Please stand up, Mr. Wagner and Mrs. Wagner. I also want to thank, tonight we are live on the radio, Kaapstad 90.7. I wish to thank the management and the staff, especially here tonight, Joe and his accomplices, for affording us, the District 6 Working Committee, the opportunity to be live on radio tonight. I also wish to thank every volunteer who made it possible to have sold so many tickets for people to be here tonight. So here we go. I want you to think about this word. This word that people speak so easily but do not reflect upon. It's called dignity. And I'm going to elaborate a little bit about dignity before I give you the good news. A man can go to jail for 50 years and still keep his dignity intact. A woman can be raped and yet retain her dignity. You can be dispossessed and thrown into the townships and still maintain your dignity. Nobody can rob you of that inherent quality which God Almighty, your Creator and my Creator, instilled in us even before we were born. A year ago at Trafalgar, nobody gave us a chance. They thought we were newcomers. We wanted to meddle in the business of the veterans. They shut us out of Trafalgar. We kept our dignity intact. And we made Blackpool our headquarters after that. A year ago, they shut the offices of the archives, the old Ruland Street jail, to say that information cannot be obtained from there. Because the District 6 Working Committee was meddling in the business, best left to the knowledgeable ones. Six months ago, they threw us out of the District 6 office in Pontet Street. And yet, we kept our dignity intact. We never vilified them. We never fought against them. We never said a bad word about them. We carried on serving you. For close on to 11 months, we worked for free for you. You completed mandates, and we worked, and we worked. And we put in our own monies into this organization. But we never complained, and we never said a word. In December of last year, you supported us and we made 45,000 rand at Joseph Stone Auditorium with your money. 20,000 of that 45,000 could pay for the artists. Another 5,000 went to overheads and expenses. And the rest, we put away in a bank. And we obtained an office in Church Street, Dumbarton House, with your money. That is dignity. You deserve to know the truth. Yesterday afternoon, at 11:30, we had a meeting at the Land Claims Office with the Commissioner, the Land Claims Commissioner, Mr. Michael Wilson. In that meeting was Minister Gugeli Nkwinti's closest advisor, and most of you know him, Mr. Dumasani, the most dangerous man you could ever meet. We had a meeting. They granted us that meeting. And what came out of that meeting is what I want to share with you tonight. That the District 6 Working Committee will officially be recognized as the company that will represent the interests of everybody who's coming back to District 6. We are just a working committee. We never promised you anything except that you are coming back to District 6. Now, District 6 is not that little place that you are looking at where some houses are standing. So people are saying, there's not enough place for everybody there. I say, look, and then look again. One of the things I mentioned to Mr. Wisdom, I said, you know what? You gave 42 hectares to our predecessors. That is the District 6 Beneficiary Trust. You gave them that. And that is not District 6. He agreed. I said, we're coming back for the balance. They know that we are coming back for the balance. District 6 stretched from the waterfront almost right up to Vredehoek, right into Woma Estate, against the Val Drive. So, are you still saying there will not be enough houses to build for people? Are you saying that the 60,000 people who previously lived in District 6 cannot be accommodated? Don't listen to voices in your head. Don't listen to the whisperings of others. They told you 8 months ago, this committee is useless. They will not be recognized by government. They told you that. Some actually believed it. We are still standing. We explained the membership to Mr. Wisdom and to Mr. Dumasani because they were quite interested. Are you charging people to fill in forms? That's the question they asked directly. Are you charging people to fill in forms? And are you an advocacy group? Are you an activist group? And we said none of the above. We are a company, like Amjad explained. We have vision. For those who want to take this process of restitution forward, in other words, for those who truly believe in their dignity and heritage, you have the option to become a member and have a say about where we as a people collectively are going, when that claims process reopens, that's your membership. We have been filling in forms for you from day one for free. Isn't it so? For a year. So why should we charge you now to fill in forms? But you bought a stake in a company, God willing, that will remain for many years to come, where your children and grandchildren will carry it forward. Because our job, like I explained to Mr. Wisdom, we're coming for restitution, period. Meaning, if District 6 is going to be developed after the third phase is finished, they're going to start building houses for that last lot of people with the reference numbers. They're busy excavating there. So after that, it is our turn. And we better have a business plan as to how we intend to relocate back to a place called District 6. We better sit down with the minister and his technical staff and his social staff, how we are going to develop District 6. How we are going to take back not only District 6, but the city. They did not only take away our homes, they took away our business rights. A red bus comes in and out of District 6 every day. You know those red buses? It earns 200,000 rand a month. You are deprived of that. But that's going to be part. That's going to become part of our negotiations. So, please, I encourage you tonight, do not listen to gossip. Do not believe everything you hear. There are people who do not want us back in District 6. There are people who have already claimed District 6 for themselves. By the way, did you know that we have 2,000 followers from Guguletu? 2,000! They are not coming back to District 6. They're going to take the 84 or the 90 or the 100,000. But they are supporting us and they have become members. We have people from Dabeli. We have people from Langa. We have people from the Strand. On the 4th of April, we are giving a talk in the Strand to help that community claim back their land the right way. So, the process from day one, 1995, up until now, has been wrongly implemented, had many shortcomings, and government is going to rectify, is going to remedy it, together with people who are interested in reclaiming that which they lost more than 60 years ago. Government is prepared to sit down with people like us. In our memorandum of incorporation, we make it clear that one of our objectives is to develop a strategic partnership with government to redevelop District 6. Any government of this country. So, I ask you people, please, let us not polarize ourselves anymore as colors, as Muslims, as whatever. Let us not polarize and isolate ourselves anymore. If we can truly think like South Africans, because that is your birthright, we will have success. Maybe not in our lifetimes, but in the lifetimes of our children. But we will work towards that success. This is what the District 6 Working Committee is doing. We're not going to develop and build houses for you. We're not going to do anything except see that this process, this time around, is going to become flawless. If you don't want to come back to District 6, that's also fine. We are at peace with that. If you want to take the thousands that they're going to offer you, that is your right. Take it. We're not discouraging that. But be true to the cause. Just be true to the cause. That's all I'm asking. Land, people, land is everything. A house on that piece of land is everything. 2 years ago, when I traveled through Jordan and Israel and Palestine, I looked at this vast desert, this land of dispute, and all you can see is just sand and sand. And I asked the guy, is this what these people are fighting for? He says, yes, this land is sacred to them, this desert. That's Palestine. What about where you were born? What about where you grew up? What about that piece of land? Are you not prepared to fight for it? Or you're just going to stand in the queue once again and ask for a handout and take a handout? Since 1994, so-called democracy, we have been taking handouts. 2 weeks ago, the minister, look at how they changed their policies on a day-to-day basis. 1995 to 1998, all the tenants received 70,000. Everybody was happy. 3 weeks ago, he gave the last 50 people who wanted the money from District 6, he gave them 84,000. But that is an election ploy, isn't it? Maybe he's trying to win the hearts of the people of District 6. That 84 was supposed to be for the new law, for people like yourself. But they changed that. So can you imagine how the 17,000 people are going to cry now? Can you imagine how they are going to say, look, this is wrong? That's what the District 6 Working Committee is there for. Can you imagine the homeowners who took 40,000 rand for a piece of property today that is worth 2 million rand? Can you imagine that is going to happen when this process reopens? So there's going to be a major flood and influx of claims nationally. And we, the District 6 Working Committee, we're only getting you organized and ready for that process. I said it from the beginning and I say it every day in the office when you come to us. When that claim process reopens, you will come to us. You will get your forms and you will go to land claims and you will be verified, validated, registered the same day, and on the same day they will make you an offer. This is what's going to happen now. But we have been getting you ready for that. So you don't need to go and stand there and don't know what you're going for like the first people. This time you are ready. And that's all that we are doing. Then they will come back to us, because once they make you that offer, they're going to tell you. This is why I said earlier on, don't listen to voices in your head and don't believe everything that you hear. That same day they will tell you, you know what, there's no more land in District 6. You can go and look for an alternative piece of land, but that's also a long process. Here's 84,000, take it now, sign. They're going to say that to you. I am warning you. And you're going to say, no, I will go back to the District 6 Working Committee and we will collectively decide upon this thing that you are offering us. Why? Most of that land in District 6 is vacant, but it's been sold since 1984. Vacant land, has been sold. That's why they gave you 42 acres. We're going to take it back legally. All right. So, rest assured, on the 18th of May, please make a mental note. On the 18th of May, we're having the biggest mass meeting in the City Hall. 18th of May, City Hall, where we're going to invite all the dignitaries in government and from other institutions. And that's the night we're going to put these people, these politicians, right in front of you to the test. You that are coming back the second round, be ready for it. The minister will be there, Alan Zeller will be there, all of these other people will be there, Muslim leaders, Christian leaders will be there. We will make them guest speakers, so as for you to question them directly. More than that, we can't do. So, let me not waste your time. I thank you once again for your time. I hope I have made some sense to you. I want you to enjoy this evening. And I plead with you, continue supporting the cause because we're only working. That's all that we are doing. Thank you very much.